developments that are sweeping across your feeds tonight. This fury against the Sialda court across the country, it's firing up your timelines no matter where you are. The trending story is the denial of justice for Abhaya. All our lines are open for you. Our WhatsApp number is open on 9810 to record your messages as the fight for justice for Abhaya, absolute justice, continues. We bring you that story and everything else that's trending on the internet, from the CCTV footage of Saif's residence with a new shoe thief theory to Trump's big ceremony in Washington, D.C. that is to happen tonight. That and much more that is packed in tonight's show. Let's dive into what's trending with me, Suesha Sawant. The internet is furious on the RG Kar verdict, and we are sure you are too. The Sialda court's view of not giving death sentence has invited sharp reactions, not just by Abhaya's parents, but across the internet. The court says this is not the rarest of rare case, and what we are asking tonight is that if this scale of crime, if this scale of deception, if this case of collusion of a system against a woman is not a rarest of rare crime in India, then what is? What's invited as much anger are these words of the court. People are asking, what kind of rate card is this for the crime? 10 lakhs for murder, 7 lakhs for rape, just because there are lower courts and higher courts and highest court does not mean that justice should be denied at any level. That's the trending viewpoint, and now I will go on to what has added insult to the injury. Here the endorsement effectively from senior lawyer Salman Khurshid.
बहुत दुखद घटनाएं घटती हैं और उस पर फिर कार्रवाई कब होगी, कैसे होगी, अदालत कब अपना निर्णय सुनाएगी, इस पर लोग बैठे रहते हैं हाथ पे हाथ धरे कि क्या होगा, कब होगा, कैसे होगा, और बड़ी निराशा चारों तरफ फैलती है। इतनी तीव्र गति के साथ इसमें पूरी तफ्तीश हुई है, पूरी जांच हुई है, जांच के बाद अदालत में मामला आया है और अदालत ने इतनी जल्दी सब कुछ सुना के अपना फैसला दिया है और एक अच्छा गंभीर फैसला हुआ है, इसका स्वागत होना चाहिए।
Let's now listen into what Abhaya's father said after the court's verdict.
सीबीआई उन जो तथ्य प्रमाण पेश किया है कोर्ट में, इतना जोरदार नहीं था, इसलिए जज ने उसको फांसी का सजा नहीं सुनाया। उन्होंने समझा कि उसको लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट दिया जाए और उसमें लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट दिया जाए।
मतलब आप कह रहे हैं कि
ये काम ठीक से नहीं कर रहा है, पूरा सीधा बात यही है। सीबीआई को काम करने पड़ेगा और हम काम कराएंगे, कोर्ट की तरफ से हम ऑर्डर लेके उसको काम कराएंगे।
सीबीआई की इस तरह की इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए दोनों बेल भी मिल गया, वो संदीप घोष और
बेल मिल गया, बोल मतलब ये तो केस से बाहर नहीं है, उसको भी चार्जशीट देना पड़ेगा।
अभी आप क्या करेंगे?
हाई कोर्ट में हम मामला करके रखा है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट से क्लैरिफिकेशन लाने के लिए वो 22 तारीख को आज डेट था, लेकिन उसको 22 तारीख के लिस्ट में ले गया। वो क्लैरिफिकेशन लाके हाई कोर्ट में मामला लाएंगे और सीबीआई के ऊपर पूरा प्रेशर डाल के हम तदंत ठीक से करा के जो दोषी है इसको साथ जुड़ा हुआ है सबको सामने लाएंगे।
Now that view is diametrically opposite the trending view on the internet. In fact, the responses are streaming, and by the second, we'll also put out what the hashtag says, as well as our WhatsApp number, which is 9810888944. Arnab will also be taking responses on that number for his show, which is up next. One user who said that it is a hogwash judgment with life imprisonment, where he lead his life well, getting parole from time to time and ultimately get released due to good behavior. In fact, questioning how can the court possibly put a price tag in a crime as gruesome as this. Another response that is coming on the internet, which says that if this is how the judiciary handles the rarest of rare case, imagine how they treat an ordinary case. No wonder people aren't afraid to commit such crimes. Life in jail with meals and no remorse. What's the use of such a punishment? We also have a caller joining us on the show. Let's cut across. And moving on to our next trend, it has been 4 days since the attack on Saif Ali Khan, and the internet is already flooded with conspiracy theories. And as the story unfolds, there are more questions than answers. Let's break it down for you. A new CCTV footage that has surfaced showing a man caught on camera stealing shoes on the day of the attack. But it turns out that the statement recorded clearly stated that nothing was stolen. So which of the stories is true? Now, there is another conspiracy theory about how the attacker might have climbed onto the 6th floor via a fire duct. Speaking of floors, the fact Saif stays on the 12th floor and the CCTV footage that shows the suspect on the 6th floor has got netizens talking. Just how many levels of security did the attacker breach? Now take the police investigation, for instance. Despite the CCTV footage, Mumbai cops picked up the wrong suspect, only for the real attacker to be spotted very casually roaming around on the streets of Mumbai post the incident. Even as the police is now claiming that they have arrested the accused, have sent him to custody till the 14th of January, the loopholes in the case continue to raise eyebrows, leaving everyone to wonder if the truth is being concealed. As more and more pieces of the puzzle emerge, it's clear that this case is far from being closed, and the internet is only getting more invested in uncovering what really happened on that night. Meanwhile, actor Kareena Kapoor Khan has lashed out. In fact, she put out an Instagram post which she deleted later. In that story, she wrote, "Have a heart, leave us alone." As the countdown to Donald Trump swearing in as the 47th President of the United States continues, the pre-inauguration celebrations are already in full swing. The Trump family kicked things off with a stunning fireworks display at Trump National Golf Club in Virginia, where Donald Trump and Melania Trump soaked in the view from a balcony, setting the tone for the upcoming festivities. Watch Trump break a leg, this time showing off his dance moves at his Make America Great Again rally in Washington, D.C. As the village people performed their classic anthem, YMCA, the crowd went wild while Trump, with his characteristic flair, joined in with his own version of the dance.
Young man, I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you live in the town, there's no need to be.
Beyond the celebrations, Trump had a message for his supporters ahead of the inauguration. "We'll be sworn in together," a statement that underscored the collective spirit of his campaign.
We'll be sworn in tomorrow. We're all going to be sworn in together. That's the way I look at it. It's not me, it's you. Greatest of all time. So we will be sworn in tomorrow. I'll be representing you as your 47th President of the United States. And together, we will make America powerful again.
And of course, Eric Trump had his own moments too, posting a video with the caption 12:12 a.m. after nearly a decade, the final walkout, a symbolic moment ahead of his father's big day as Trump walked to the stage in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Elon Musk was momentarily upstaged by his 4-year-old son X during Donald Trump's victory rally in Washington, D.C. on January 19. Watch how X was seen jumping up and down excitedly while Musk addressed attendees at the Capital One Arena.
Come on, let's say a couple of words.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Sorry, little X just followed me on the stage here. He's a very enthusiastic supporter, as you can see. Woo! Yeah.
And time now for all the hot trends that have been blowing up the internet today. Coldplay Coldplay's Mumbai concert trended not just for its music and the traffic and Dakota Johnson, but also for an unexpected moment of sincerity from frontman Chris Martin on stage. Ahead of the performance, he addressed the packed stadium with a heartfelt apology for the British Raj, thanking Indian fans for forgiving the past. Here's what he said.
Thank you for forgiving us for all of the bad things Great Britain has done and welcoming us to your home.
Coldplay's first Mumbai concert was a night full of viral moments, from Chris Martin reading messages on fans' placards to shouting out Jai Shri Ram from the stage, which has pushed some of the woke lobby online into a tizzy. Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson went to many of the revered mandirs across Mumbai before Coldplay took stage. Here's the Jai Shri Ram moment on stage.
Magic, holy shit, Jai Shri Ram, I don't know what that is.
Ahead of Donald Trump's swearing-in ceremony as the 47th President of the United States, sand artist Sudarshan Patnaik unveiled an impressive 47-foot-long sand sculpture of Trump. The intricate artwork, created in honor of the incoming president, was a striking visual on the eve of his inauguration. Patnaik, a big fan of Trump, used his craft to capture the moment in a uniquely artistic way. Fantastic feat ahead of Republic Day. The Indian Army's motorcycle rider display team Daredevils created a historic world record for the highest human pyramid on moving motorcycles. The trending formation measured 20.4 feet and comprising 40 men on 7 motorcycles, and they covered a whopping distance of 2 kilometers on Kartavya Path from Vijay Chowk to India Gate. On Saturday evening, a 19-year-old woman from Gujarat lost her life in a tragic paragliding accident. Bhavsar Khushi and the pilot were about to take off. The canopy collapsed, sending both of them tumbling down the hill. The pilot sustained injuries, while Khushi tragically lost her life at the same place. As the hours tick down to Donald Trump's inauguration, the buzz around his presidency isn't just confined to the political stage, it is spilling into the world of social media and cryptocurrency. Just ahead of the big day, Trump made waves by announcing his plan to save TikTok in the United States, approving the app's continued access on one condition: a 50% American ownership stake.
As of today, TikTok is back. If TikTok is worth nothing, zero, without an approval. You know, if you don't approve, they're out of business, they're worth nothing. If you do approve, they're worth like $1 trillion. They're worth some crazy number. So I said, I'll approve, but let the United States of America own 50% of TikTok. I'm approving on behalf of the United States.
But while Trump is securing his stance on tech, the crypto world is seeing its own fireworks. On the eve of his inauguration, his official meme coin, Trump Dollar, soared only to crash dramatically as Melania Trump entered the ring with her own coin, Dollar Melania, which has hit a $2 billion MCAP. The launch of the First Lady's crypto sent shockwaves through the market, triggering a temporary 50% drop in her husband's coin value. With so much going on, it is clear that Trump's influence stretches far beyond the political sphere into apps, coins, and the digital landscape. And with his swearing in just hours away, this story is only getting started. Two-time Olympic medalist and star javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra is now married. Taking to Instagram on Sunday, Neeraj shared the news with his fans in a heartfelt note that stated, and I quote, "Starting a new chapter of my life with my family, grateful for every blessing that brought us to this moment together, bound by love, happily ever after," unquote. That was the caption Neeraj put out on his post and shared a series of pictures on Instagram revealing the identity of his life partner. Neeraj's wife, Himani, is currently studying in the United States of America as per the athlete's uncle. The pair got married in the presence of close friends and family members in a very private function. So So who is the bride? This is Himani. She's currently studying in the United States of America, pursuing a master's degree in sports management at the Franklin Pierce University in New Hampshire. She participated at the 2017 World University Games in Tepi after competing at the national level for Delhi University. Her school website says she won a gold medal in the World Junior Tennis Championship held in Malaysia in 2016. From all the trends that you've been scrolling, we get you fast takes in a zipping wheel. The ASI has uncovered a colossal Buddha head and a giant palm during its excavation efforts in Ratnagiri in Odisha, bringing attention back to this ancient site known for its deep ties to Buddhism dating back to Emperor Ashoka's reign. Ratnagiri's significance as a Buddhist learning hub is being revisited. Experts believe this place could have rivaled Nalanda in its heydays. Talk about a cosmic throwback. 20 years ago, the Huygens spacecraft that made history with its historic landing on Saturn's moon, Titan. Recently, ASA shared an iconic image taken during the probe's descent. Titan's eye staring right back at us from 3 miles above its surface. It's a snapshot of exploration and wonder, showing that when it comes to space, we are still discovering the universe in jaw-dropping ways. On January 21, 2025, prepare for a rare cosmic spectacle. 6 planets will align in the night sky in a celestial event that can only be described as a planet parade. This once-in-a-generation sight will feature Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune all lined up after sunset. Team India just wrote history in bold letters at the inaugural Kho-Kho World Cup 2025 in New Delhi. The women's team clinched the title in an electrifying evening of sports. The Indian women's team emerged champion in the inaugural Kho-Kho World Cup with a dominant 78-40 victory in the summit clash against Nepal on Sunday. Kamli was seen walking into the Wankhede Stadium for its 50th anniversary celebrations. Kamli showed up with high spirits, walking with support of his wife Andrea Hewitt. Kamli's health has been a big concern since his hospital video released a few weeks ago. Dwayne Johnson might be known for his powerhouse persona, but his latest video shows that he is, after all, a girl dad, letting his daughters Jasmine and Tiana give him a complete makeover. The Rock ended up with glitter, eyeliner and stickers plastered all over his face, pictures that lit up the internet with dad jokes galore. President-elect Donald Trump will take oath of office on Monday, that is the 20th of January, within a few hours, with his hand placed on 2 Bibles, marking the culmination of the 60th presidential inauguration. Not only will he be using the Lincoln Bible, used since 1861, but also a special Bible given to him by his mother in 1955. On the internet are getting a bit smudgy. From trains to checks, we've got the latest fake news making the rounds. Let's clear up some confusion and set the record straight. A post claiming that the RBI has banned black ink for checks had social media in a tizzy. The message said checks must now be written only in blue or green ink. However, the RBI quickly cleared things up, confirming that no such rule exists. So feel free to keep using your trusted black pen. No need to switch to blue just yet. A clip from July 2024 showing a stone pelting incident on the Bhusawal Nandarbar train was wrongly linked to the recent Tapti Ganga Express incident. Social media got all hyped up, but turns out it was just an old, unrelated story being passed off as new. At his MAGA victory rally, President-elect Donald Trump boldly declared, "I will end the war in Ukraine and prevent World War III." With the US currently a key player in the war's dynamics, Trump's statement may shift the approach, but the question remains, will Ukraine get a seat at the peace table? On the eve of his inauguration, Trump made it clear his top priorities include stopping the war in Ukraine and preventing global chaos. But his message left many wondering how he plans to balance this with the support already pledged to Ukraine by Western nations. As he steps into office, it is clear Trump's approach to foreign policy is already looking like it's ready for a major rewrite.
I will end the war in Ukraine. I will stop the chaos in the Middle East, and I will prevent World War III from happening. And you have no idea how close we are.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you live in the town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short.
And while we showed you those videos, yes, the one man who's set to trend in the next few hours is none other than Donald Trump. Also on the show tomorrow, we get you that exclusive Planet Parade and lots more that's going to be lined up on The Trending. Don't forget to tune in.
Viewers, as we come to the end of the news wheel, let's record our summarize with notices using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6.